గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ టు ఎవ్రీవన్. ఫోర్త్ యూనిట్లో ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ గురించి టాపిక్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాము. We already completed the third unit. We have the operating system topic in the fourth unit. First, what do you mean the operating system? Is a system software manages the computer hardware and software and the resources of the software and hardware, and it will be providing the services for communication of computer programs, and it is essential for the system software to run in the system, and the application programs are required to performing the operations on the operating system, and it is a interface between the hardware and the software and user. With the help of the user instruction, it performing the operation on the software with the help of the hardware. That's why it is necessary in the system, and it providing the communication between the user and the system, and it contain the number of programs, and it will be control the number of applications of software, and user provides the instruction to the system, and it will be performing the operations on the system with the help of the OS only, and it will be manage and control the all resources of the system, whereas the memory and monitor and input and output devices and security and hard drives, those are all managed and organized by the OS. And here we have the OS figure, whereas we have the hardware, we have the software and user. What do you mean that the user 1 and user 2 and user n are the giving the instruction to the software, and these instructions are run by the OS, whereas the system software and the application software are accepting the instructions which are given by the user, and the operating system will be accepting the user instruction, and it performing the operation based on the hardware of the support of the hardware of the system. That's why the hardware parts are the CPU, RAM and input output devices. These are all these communication are done by the software and OS. This is the definition of the operating system. And whereas the functions of operating system, another topic is the functions of the operating system, and it control and organize and manages the different types of operations. Those are all the done by the OS. Headings are the process management, memory management and command interpretation and file management and maintaining internal clock and schedule of various jobs, tasks, and establishing and enforcing priorities for different jobs, and input output management and establishing data security and integrity and error message. These are all the functions done by the operating system. And the first one is the process management. That is nothing but the multi-user operating system, and two or more processor can run at a time in a single processor. That's why it is called as in the process management. One computer may ask for a file and another for printing the document and so on, and one file will be organized and processed and managed by the different processors. That's why the processor management also done on the operating system. And memory management, that is also done by the operating system. And space, it allots space for the file in the memory, and the operating system is only known where the particular file has been kept in the system. When the user require that file, the operating system will search and give the file to the user. It is the file management or memory management. When it is also considered that when you save a file, it will be saved in the memory. When you delete a file, it will be deleted in the memory. That is the memory management. And command in interpretation, the order to run a task on a computer, we have to give command to it. The operating system enables the computer understand that the commands given by the user through keyboard or mouse. The commands are given by the user and given by the keyboard and mouse, and it is also enabled to the computer to give results to the computer. That is the command interpretation. The file management, that is nothing but the various storage devices of the transfer of these files from the storage devices to one storage device to another storage device. That is the file management. And it allows the changes and modification in the file. That is nothing but the file management. And maintaining the internal clocks, the operating system maintaining internal clocks, time clock and log of system usage of all users. Those are all organized by the OS. That is the scheduling of various jobs or tasks. That is nothing but the enforces the job priority. That is determine and maintain the order in which job are to be executed in the computer system. That is nothing but which instructions are executed first and which instruction are executed later. That is the schedule of the various jobs. And establishing and enforcing of priority of different jobs, it will be giving the prioritization, first come first serve. That is nothing but the it will performing the instructions one by one. That is the job management or establishment. Next, input output management, that is nothing but the input output management is that the operating system carries out the input output management and coordinates the assigns different input out. That is, it will be organizing and managing the input output devices, whereas the printer, keyboard, mouse, speaker, and those are. And establishing data security and integrity, it will providing the data security and integrity, and it keeps the different programs for different operations. And error message, when the hardware device or a program in a computer is not working properly, then it will be giving the error message to the user. Based on that, the changes are done on the and the system, and they are organized by the OS. These are all are the functions of OS. The important question has come, whereas the what is OS, what are the operations, and what is OS or GUI based operating system, and what are the operations or the what are the functions of OS అనేది most important question. That's why.
రెడ్ బటన్ అవుతుంది స్క్వేర్